For sure. Seung-ho. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 101 of Painter of the Night. I feel bad for Jihwa though. Yes, he stepped out of line originally, but he learned his lesson, sort of. He kind of stayed back for a while, and you can't help but feel bad for the guy because these assholes just had to drag him back into this whole shit show and just get him hurt all over again. It just shows how Min has carefully planned to make Jihwa take all the fall for all of this. That is why Min doesn't care if Jihwa runs away, because Min is so confident that his plan is bulletproof, that Jihwa is just gonna take the fault for all of the things that's going on. But because of this so-called confidence that Min has been going on, has been doing, he has made a couple of terrible mistakes. One, Jihwa is uncomfortable through this whole thing, and yeah, Jihwa felt that there's something going on with Min, that Min isn't to be trusted. That's why, Jihwa just ran away from this whole thing. And I guess Jihwa is also thinking that, he knows that Min is using him, and Min is probably plotting to throw him under the bus. So rather than deal with the police and then deal with Seung-ho after that, because Jihwa knows what's gonna happen in that house. He knows all of the people that's in that room is gonna die. So he just decided to run away. So, I really do feel bad for Jihwa. Yeah, he had some plays into the second kidnapping, but it really is all Min. That's why, I really just feel bad for Jihwa. Anyway, and I just want to say good job, Nakyum. I kind of feel like Nakyum should have bitten that sausage all the way off though, but then again, that's gonna take a lot of mouth strength to pull off. But I'm just glad that Nakyum is doing something for himself. He's standing up for himself because he knows something is fishy. Something is up. And I am very happy to know that Nakyum doesn't believe any of the lies that Min is spitting to Nakyum. That all of this story that Min is saying that it's all Seungho's fault about In-han's death. Apparently it's all chicken blood anyway. But then again, somebody did see a body being thrown to the well. So I guess In-han really is dead by this point. But I guess they just wanted to be more dramatic by adding chicken blood in In-han's house. That's a whole another thing that they have to clarify. But yeah, I'm really just glad that Nakyum is trying to get more answers from Min, even at a dire time like this, where it really is a life and death situation for Nakyum right now. He is still hoping that he can clear Seungho's name through this whole thing. Makes me wonder where Hannah is, though. We know that Min traveled with a couple of bodyguards when he came to this house. So I am still worried that those guys might come back. And we don't know where Hannah is right now. We know that she was being dragged off to be, killed. But probably to be blamed to Jihwa again. But even with all of this shit show that's going on, Nakyum is still holding on to the fact that Lord Seungho doesn't have anything to do with any of the despicable things that the police and the society is saying about Seungho. And Min is really brutal, man. Like, I really hated Min through this whole chapter because it's just so brutal. Like, he already ordered Nakyum to be hit hard on the head. Nakyum was already bleeding profusely from the previous chapter, and now Min just kicks Nakyum so hard on the face that Min's kick on Nakyum is really making me nervous, because a couple of panels after that, the guys are saying that Nakyum stopped responding afterwards. I mean, yeah, I understand, they were doing some despicable things to Nakyum with that damn ass toy. Look at that damn toy. Look at the size of that toy. Even the most loose person won't be able to take that thing. And, maybe that's why Nakyum passed out from all of that torture that Min is putting him through. But as I was losing hope, we see a figure coming close to the room. And yes, it is Lord Yoon. And he has made it. And when I saw that was Seungho walking in, I was like, oh my god, they are so done for, because he is gonna tear them apart. I was worried that Seungho is gonna be late. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see Lord Seungho beating the daylight out of these mother bleeps. But oh boy, I am also worried that our boy Nakyum has suffered too much. But then again, even though as I'm wishing death to these guys, I kind of feel like death is too good for these assholes. Anyway, since Seungho is finally here, I was really hoping that he would just start freaking killing them all, because Nakyum is so precious and he doesn't deserve any of these things. I mean, yeah, this Min and his friends are total assholes, and they need to be sent off somewhere deeper than hell, that even Satan himself doesn't want to accept this mother bleeps. And man, I love the Seungho vibe in this chapter. The badass Seungho from chapter 1 is here to save Nakyum. I had chills running down my spine, because this is when it's actually a good thing that your boyfriend is a crazy psychopath. That is when the fun is about to start, because this crazy psychopath is about to catch some dead bodies, and they're gonna get the beating and the torture of their lifetime. And man, there's just gonna be hell to pay for Min at chapter 102, because Seungho's gonna make a river out of their blood. Because look at Seungho's face at the end of chapter 101. It speaks of what a bloodbath is going to be happening in chapter 102. And man, like when I saw that to be continued sign at the bottom of the page, I was like, oh my god, the suspense is killing me. Give me the next chapter, please, because I can't deal with this cliffhanger. Like, man, just when the good part is about to come, and I was like yelling in my chair saying, I like, death to all of these guys, and do what you gotta do, my lord. Off with their heads. Don't let them rest in peace. And then that damn to be continued sign. Oh my god. We have to wait for chapter 102 for the fun things to happen, guys. Like, it's gonna be red on chapter 102. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.